Portugal had the ball almost all night, but DR Congo decided where the game was actually played. That was the real story in Houston. Portugal wanted control through possession. Congo wanted structure, patience, and transition moments. Two very different ideas of football colliding. And early on, it looked simple.
6 minutes in, Joao Neves ghosted into the box and powered a header from across. 1-0 Portugal. At that point, many fans probably expected a comfortable night. But look closer. The goal didn't actually change Congo's plan at all. They dropped into a tight defensive block in front of their penalty area, packed the central lanes, and basically told Portugal, if you want to hurt us, you'll have to do it from outside that structure. For me, that was the key tactical battle. Portugal circulated the ball beautifully around midfield, but very rarely slipped passes through the middle. Congo's shape just swallowed those spaces, and the longer that pattern continued, the more comfortable the defenders became, anticipating the deliveries coming into the box. Then came the moment that flipped the emotional script. Deep into stoppage time of the first half, Yoane Wissa rose above the defense and powered a header past Diogo Costa. 1-1 at 45+5. What stood out to me was the timing. A goal like that doesn't just change the scoreline, it changes belief. Suddenly, Congo weren't surviving the match, they were competing in it. Right after the break, another twist. In the 53rd minute, Joao Cancelo launched into a spectacular bicycle kick, and the stadium erupted. But VAR ruled it offside. Instead of restoring control, the moment evaporated. And then the danger at the other end appeared. 2 minutes later, Bakambu burst into space behind Portugal's high line and smashed the ball against the post. That moment revealed something important. Portugal's territorial push left huge transition space. I think Roberto Martinez recognized the problem. Later in the half, he introduced Conceicao to add pace and unpredictability. That adjustment did inject life. In the 68th minute, Conceicao slipped Ronaldo through inside the box, wide. 5 minutes later, another near-post chance, again wide. From Portugal's perspective, that's the frustration. The best chances arrived once the tempo increased. Fans watching could feel the tension growing. Portugal supporters were groaning at missed opportunities, while Congo fans sensed something historic might actually be possible. And credit where it's due, Sebastian Desabre resisted the temptation to open the game. His team stayed compact, disciplined, and waited for counters through Wissa and Bakambu. By the final stages, the match had turned chaotic. Bruno Fernandes tried his luck from distance in the 90th minute, but couldn't find the target, and Congo held firm until the whistle. Portugal leave with possession, but not with attacking control. DR Congo leave with belief, and their first ever World Cup point. Portugal still have the talent to dominate this group, but the bigger question now is whether other teams will copy Congo's blueprint and challenge Portugal to find new attacking solutions. Did DR Congo just show the rest of the tournament how to frustrate Portugal?